Hearty tartar bitches. It's your boy Deadhed, the motherfucking zombie, back up in this bitch. I'm sorry for that disgusting ass drinking noise you just heard. But today, it's time to get an album review off my chest. It's a really good, solid project, but I'm not going to spoil it other than that. Now, this is Engine number 9's only album. It's called Return to Ghetto Blessa. I talked about this in the Obscure Oddities episode about him. But I said I would do an album review, and this project has been in steady rotation since last week. It's only 9 tracks long, so like usual for any project that's not too crazy long, I'm gonna break it down track by track with their own bullshit or whatever. But yeah, so let's start breaking this project down with track 1, Death of a Breakdancer. Yeah. Livewire. Alright, y'all. Track 1, Death of a Breakdancer. Now, right off the bat, this project starts off with a killer fucking bass line and also starts with some vocals. The bass line of vocals go on for about 10 to 12 seconds, and then the whole project just fucking slaps you with the guitar and drums. It's a really fucking energy heavy track. It's really energetic. It's gonna make you want to get up and slap someone's grandma, dude. Why the fuck did I just say that? I don't know. But the fucking chorus is fucking catchy. I'm just cussing because I can at this damn point. But when it comes to like the energy, as I said, it's a good way to start off a project. It's right slapping your grandma right in the chin. It's good old fucking crazy guitars. The drums are nuts. How you like me now? The fucking vocals are great. There's a mixture between the rapping, the screaming, and there's even a little bit of singing in there. The bass line is really consistent. You know, it does change with the others, but that's just to keep up. And I sound like I had some barf in it, but it didn't. I don't know really what else to say. It's a great way to start off the track. The instrumentation is really great, consistent, good shit. The chorus was catchy. I'm not going to rehearse it because I don't want to make myself sound like a complete jackass. Probably too late on that one. But yeah, good fucking track. This thing gets an 8 out of 10. 4 out of 5 easy. Good starter, man. On the track too. I feel like this track title here is kind of an ode to me because I am socially retarded. And that is the name of this second track. Now, this track here, it automatically just fucking starts off with some crazy fucking guitar riffs. There's even a breakdown in like the middle towards like the later end of this track. This track's just fucking crazy. Another thing that carries the energy from the first one is already bitch slapping your grandma back in the chin with this track. I might be a little bit overhyping, but I really enjoyed the first 2 tracks off this album here. The vocals were fucking crazy too. It's, you know, it's late 90s rap, rock, nu metal, you know. It's a mixture of screaming and singing, and the rapping is even on par with this. Now, I've tried to find some lyrics online, and of course, I got no luck, so I can't read you off any good standout lines. Nor can I remember them, because when it comes to remembering album lyrics, I am dog shit at that, and I'm not even going to try that. But it's really ironic that I keep drinking this Livewire, because that word right there, that flavor of Mountain Dew, fits the first 2 tracks of this album. It just zing! Yeah, motherfucker. Now, the breakdown, I really like the fucking breakdown. And that gives this fucking track a 5 out of 5, dude. The fucking breakdown is nuts. Oh, man, it's fucking crazy. Now, that's all I really have to say. I don't want to make each track section too long. Like, the longest I'll go is 2 minutes. And I think I'm kind of pushing that, y'all. So, let's go onward to track 3. Here we are, y'all. track 3. The title of this baby is 80 Days Has Amber. Now, I thought this was a weird title, but, whatever. I've heard way worse. I'm not saying that the title sucks or anything. I'm not going to keep carrying this part on here, but this track here has a bit of a story to it. It's about this guy and this girl. Sounds like I'm about to tell you all about the birds and bees. But, it's about this guy who meets this chick who, judging by the chorus, I think it's the chorus, she's a prostitute. You know, she asks him if he has like a spare few bucks. Give me a few minutes and I'll show you just what I do. I think I just butchered the fuck out of that goddamn chorus, but oh well. This track is almost 4.5 minutes long, but this has a story to it, and you don't really hear that, or at least I haven't heard that in a lot of new metal, but I could dig it. I could dig the story. It doesn't have that live wire smack your grandparents in the chin type energy like the first 2 tracks do, but it kind of slows it down. It's like, hey bitch, sit down, I'm gonna tell you a story, you know? And the story is decent, you know, it's nothing too groundbreaking, but it's not bad. I can fucks with it. Now, the instrumentation is good, it's just got that slower groove, particularly the fucking bass. I love the bass, it's just fucking nice. So, for this being a story-oriented track, and the vocals are on point too, and even the guy's tone when he's doing the vocals. Who's the guy doing the vocals? I think that's Toby number 9. Excuse me. Alright. Now, even his vocals are slowed down in kind of a storyteller way. So, all in all, 8.5 out of 10, 4.5 out of 5. So, this album's first 3 tracks are pretty solid. Let's go to track 4. Alright, y'all. Track 4, which is kind of, I'm just gonna call it the title track, Ghetto Blessa! It's about 4.5 minutes. It kind of brings back up the energy to a certain point, like it's back at around the death of a breakdancer, like just about there. I'm pretty sure, judging by the title, it's just about beating the fuck out of the boombox and just Ghetto Blessa, or maybe that's the Killjoy Club song I'm thinking about. But this track, I can fucks with it. The bass isn't as prevalent as, you know, tracks 1 through 3, but still there. I think this is the track with my favorite guitar lines, dude. I think there's a breakdown to where it like slows down before like the last chorus or something. But this track is like 4.5 minutes. The drums are still hitting, you know. The instrumentation is still fucking crazy to me. Just not as crazy as the first 2 tracks. And by that, like I just said, it's not as energetic, all in your face. Now, other than that, that's really all I have to say for this track. It's not bad. I fucks with it. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. It's a mid-album track. You know, fuck it. 3.75 out of 5. I love the instrumentation behind it. It's just, the chorus is fucking crazy, for damn sure. You know what? I'm going to bump it up to a 4 because the chorus is back up in your face. With the fucking screaming. It's fucking crazy. It's like, Ghetto Blessa! Chanting it in the fucking hook and all that. I just couldn't help but start fucking, I wasn't singing the chorus, but I started mouthing the words like, yeah, bitch. When I was out walking earlier. And man, it's fucking chilly outside. It's like, it's so cold. My nipples can be fucking flash fucking lightsabers. I can cut glass sheets in half, motherfucker. Alright, y'all. I think I've carried this part out for too long. Let's go to track 5. Alright, y'all, here we are. Track number 5, Sunburned, SPF 9. I think this is my favorite track, with the bass playing how it starts off the track, and how everything just kind of creeps in there. Starts with the bass, then the guitar, the vocals kind of start too, and then the drums just like boom, it's like smacking the fucking snare and the cymbals, and then about like 20 to 30 seconds in, everything just fucking wham bap slaps you in the face at once. But this album has started off with some pretty high energetic moments, with Death of a Breakdancer, Socially Retarded, Ghetto Blessa, track 4. This just takes the energy from that track and kind of has it start off slow again, and then it just pimp slaps you back in the face. And then I was just sitting there rocking my fucking dome, just like, Whoa! I bet somebody's gonna make a blowjob joke out of what I just said. Just wait for it. My eyes on you, Bigfoot. Another you're gonna do it, you dick. But yeah. This track here is definitely got my top 3 of best fucking instrumentation. Even the vocals were fucking nuts. I know I said that before too, but I think the thing that sticks out on this track the most is the instruments, particularly the bass. So, rating for this track, I think this can have another 5. No, 4. This is going to be a 4 out of 5. Yeah. Here we go, y'all. Track 6. Alright, y'all. Here we are. Track fucking 6. Wheelbarrow. This is probably the longest track on this project, clocking in at 5.5 minutes. This track here is just like a kind of a roller coaster. There's all kinds of shit going on. There's the high energy where it starts, and there is a breakdown towards the middle of this track. The breakdown transition in this track is not as smooth as the one that's done in Socially Retarded, but again, the bass sticks out, and then it's actually the drums that start right after the bass, and the guitar follows. So this track's got like up and down shit on it. So it's a bunch of screaming, crazy, that new metal shit. The crazy instrumentation. God, I have to quit saying it. I have to find some other fucking word. But this track here, it's not bad. I didn't feel like I didn't really feel like it dragged on too much. If anything, when I bumped it the first time, it actually went by faster than I thought it would. Because sometimes 5.5 minutes of a track, sometimes they either wear on you, or you feel like that they go faster than they should, or they're just meh. This one went by faster than I thought it would. Cause it felt more like 4.5 minutes than 5.5 minutes. Probably mainly because of that breakdown. I thought it was like the end of the song when I first heard it. But then when the breakdown started going, it went slowed down and picked back up. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it again. Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean that it sucked, because as I just said, it didn't suck. The breakdown was fucking good. And I love the energy that this track possesses. Because it starts off in your face, and then right in the middle, it slows down, and then it picks back up again. So, 5 out of 5. Wheelbarrow, 5 out of 5. Man, I just thought of something. We're about to round out this album. Fuck it. Let's keep going. And here we are, track 7. Title is Hocus Pocus, and it's got in parentheses 9 deadly venoms. This track here, judging by the titles, to me it when I first saw that title, I'm kind of like, oh, so there's gonna be a mixture of ICP and Wu-Tang influences on this track, because Hocus Pocus ICP had a song called that, and where I thought the Wu-Tang influence, well, I kind of think that's obvious too, the 9 Deadly Venoms part, because the first time I heard that, it reminded me of Wu-Tang's cult classic album, Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. You know how they sometimes have titles that have fucking numbers in it and shit, That's really all I thought. But then the fucking Wu-Tang influence just fucking sticks out like a motherfucker on this. At least to me it does. And also, I haven't commented on the Stock's DJ work on this project, and I'm sorry about that. You can hear the scratching, and to me, it reminds me of some old school Head PE a bit too. I'm pretty sure I still have the Head PE album when they were on Jive. If I find it, should I do a review of that? Tell me in the comments down below. But yeah, this track here is actually fucking crazy. Like, I was out walking, as I said earlier in the video, I was out walking earlier. And when this track came on, I started jogging. Then I didn't run. I almost ran, but then I'm like, oh, wait a second. What the fuck am I doing? And then I slowed the fuck down. But this fucking track here, I love the guitars on this. The vocals are usually pretty on beat on this album. The vocals have been pretty consistent with the instruments, but they rock with this fucking track here. Yeah, they're still screaming now because it's rap metal, but damn, and I think even the ICP influence sticks out. I mean, they stuck out here and there so far with all the tracks on this. They stick out from, I think, definitely track 3, 80 Days Has Amber. That kind of had a Wu-Tang and ICP influence to me. But it's even more apparent on this, and fucking Stock is just going crazy on the fucking scratch boards, dude. Man, R.I.P. Stock. You were a great fucking DJ, man. So this track here, 5 out of 5. Fucking 5 out of 5. Man, we're about to round out the album. Track 8, titled Binge, in parentheses, 5:30 a.m. August 12th, 1999. I'm pretty sure this album was dropped in 97. Yeah, 97. Kind of weird that they put that in parentheses, but it doesn't bother me any. Now, Binge, it's, well, on the CD itself that has the track list as part of the artwork. Track 8, Binge, is the closer track, and it functions just perfectly as a closer. Even though I kind of wish that there was more of a vocal presence on this track. The instrumentation and everything is just perfectly matched for a closeout track. It fits perfectly. Everything's just real slowed down and just fucking mellow compared to everything else on this album here. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because it's not, it fits. Even though when it comes to song wise, it kind of reminds me of Revolution 17 from Fuck the Fuck Off, Motherfucker from Shaq's Too Dope. So go check that project out, yeah. We're just mainly instrumentation, very little sample work, or of a vocal presence, but I think I do hear like a sample or two, or maybe I'm just fucking tripping. Wait, there's a sample from Friday, where you got knocked the fuck out. I think Chris Tucker said that too. Good shit. Now, that sample is basically what helps close out the track. You got knocked the fuck out. That's a classic movie, by the way. There's nothing really much else to say. It functions as your average closeout track, minus that much of a vocal presence. So it gets a 3.5 out of 5 to me. It's just a closer track. It's what closes out the album. Now, there is a hidden track on here called, well, Hidden. So let's go rolling onto that fucking acid trip. Here we go. And this is the last track of the album. The title of this track is called Hidden because it is actually a hidden bonus track. All this track is just 5 minutes of just noise. Noise, noise, noise! I think that was a half-ass reference, but if you got the reference, you're awesome. Now, like I said, all this track is basically noise. It's nice to see a bonus track on here because on the album it just shows the 8 tracks. You know, Death of a Breakdancer, Socially Retarded, 80 Days Has Amber, Ghetto Blessa, Sunburned, SPF 9, Wheelbarrow, Hocus Pocus, 9 Daily Venoms, Binge, 5:30 a.m., August 12th, 1999. Holy shit, I didn't stutter. But, yeah. So, this serves as just a noise track. Warning though, I probably would not do some acid or eat a bunch of barnyard flavored magic mushrooms. Alright, y'all. Not that I'd do that. But, well, shit. I wouldn't do that because shrooms are fucking disgusting. And acid is bad. Now, I'm not putting down the folks that use it. I'm just saying, if you were to bump this track in particular, you will trip off your fucking balls, dude. You're like, whoa, man. Because all this track is just loud fucking noises. Case in point, go to about right here. Where's it start? 32, 33. I'll go back to... I think you get the point. But yeah. Sorry if that hurt your eardrums. But all this track is noise. Even though I kind of think it barely would fit as a interlude track. And the first time I bumped this, I just went through because I skipped it because my ears were kind of hurting for the first time going through it. Because this shit is like, I think what they were doing with here is they were trying to make, to me it sounds like one of those beats that have like the really fucking high BPMs, beats per minute, I think that means. And usually those with high BPM counts sound like that. So it's just a big audio blurb to me. So as for track wise, it gets 1 out of 5. Other than that, the rest of this project I fucking love. Of course, I have my favorite tracks: Death of a Breakdancer, Sunburned, and Hocus Pocus in particular. Socially Retarded is my 4th favorite. Now, as for standout wise, this fits in perfectly with the rap metal, the new metal times, you know, when that shit was starting to kick off in the late 90s to like the mid 2000s or whatever. These guys only had this album out, but I fucking dig it. The only track I wasn't too cuckoo for was the hidden track, but I think that's why it was hidden. At the end of this track, you know, it's 5 fucking minutes long, but you know, from like the 4.5 minute mark up to the 5, it's just reverse audio from, I think, track 2, Socially Retarded. Now, all in all, this album gets 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. Solid project. Also, by the time this video drops, it'll either be late fucking tonight or early Tuesday morning. Now, I'll have another video. It's going to be a lot shorter. It's going to be me talking about I Said So. So, keep an eye out for that. The band actually has put this out for free download. They got all the songs from an old master tape or whatever, and they got it out for free download. So I'll put a link to that down below, a link to their Facebook page, and that's it, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I've been talking about doing scary stories. I'll try to have one out next week. But alright, y'all. Peace. See you in the next video. Yeah.